Captain's log, stardate 1877.4. We're holding course to the Tygus sector, which we believe has something to do with the clone and androids issue.
Have you noticed Maria's eyes glowing differently?
Come to think of it, yes. I didn't pay much attention to it.
Where is she now?
Scrubbing the plasma manifolds. Oh, there she is.
Commander.
Maria, why are your eyes glowing different from before?
From before what?
From before a few days ago.
I don't know, other than my power level is down to 4%.
What?
I'm self-aware of my power level only when it gets low. If I remember correctly, I believe my eyes are an indicator of low power.
Why didn't you mention this before?
I didn't think it was important. I'm still at 4%.
4%? How long can you continue operating at 4%?
Approximately 120 years.
Well, why don't we see about recharging you anyway?
As they say in temporal mechanics, there's no time like the present.
You took that class at the academy?
I think everyone did. How about a recharge, Maria?
Okay.
How do we recharge you?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I mean I'm not programmed to be aware of technical details regarding my systems. Others like me are just serviced as needed.
As I recall, after your first diagnostic with us, you rely on a substance which we call Virilith 83.
I guess so.
That will probably be difficult to find. How about you go to the science lab and we'll examine you further?
Okay.
I promise we won't poke and prod you too much.
Okay.
Captain, now entering the Tygus sector.
Steady as she goes, Hansen.
Captain, detecting a vessel ahead.
Identify.
Und now Konfiguration.
On screen and magnify. Drop us out of warp.
Aye, sir.
Sensors.
No power. No detectable life forms. No atmosphere. It's open to space.
There's a hull breach. Was it attacked?
Und now.
Are you detecting any residual weapons fire?
No weapons signatures.
Bridge to Commander Cook.
Cook here.
Commander, we have an away mission. Meet me in Transporter Room 1.
Aye, sir.
Ensign, notify Sensen we'll be beaming over.
Aye, sir.
Sleen, you're with me. Lieutenant, you have the bridge.
Aye, sir, I have the bridge.
Magnetize. Any harmful radiation?
Rilov levererar som deltagare i radiation. Very safe.
Hey, look who it is.
Kisrems tog haveriet från sudden. Dekompression.
What's Garcia doing here?
Kapten, Juknu, this person.
I'll fill you in later. It seems this ship is some kind of personnel transport.
This was the result of a tricobalt explosion.
Sabotage.
Maybe. Appears to be some kind of shape charge to breach the hull.
By who, and for what purpose? Can we power up the computer?
Call to transport a room. Here, Commander. Beam a portable power unit in the usual interface kit over right away. Aye, sir. The standard interface kit should allow us to connect to the ship. My tricorder says the power frequency is only off by 5 Hz.
Celine, help me get this door open.
Captain, I don't recognize this species.
I don't either. Is this the pilot? Thanks, Commander. Good job getting the power on. Now let's try to download the database.
Great minds think alike. Captain, this is an interesting ship. It seems to have been designed to only carry a few passengers and do it as fast as possible without any other functions. It has no weapons, minimal shields and sensors.
And this Garcia duplicate was a passenger?
Perhaps.
How's it going, Commander?
With Celine's help, we've managed to analyze about 40% of the database. The alien language wasn't too difficult to interpret with the ship's computer.
Glad to be of help.
Computer, we did not solicit a response at this time.
Sorry, Commander.
We're going to have to fix that subroutine. This is the second time that's happened.
Later. The priority is this alien database.
Understood. Oh, by the way, part of the database is encrypted with a tetrabot fractal algorithm. It's not overly complicated, but it will take some time to break it.
Keep at it, Commander.
Computer, since you seem to be so talkative, what's the status of breaking the encryption of the alien database?
Working on it, Commander. Estimate 2% complete.
And Captain, according to the navigation log, the ship recently visited Kichitama 12.
Ensign, anything about Kichitama 12 in the Starfleet database?
Class and planet orbiting the star Kichitama, a sort of trading post for various species, mostly undeveloped, approximately 9 light years from our current position.
Set a course.
Aye, sir.
Are we through here, Commander?
Yes, I believe so.
Very well. Helm, after course plotted, proceed at warp 7.
Aye, sir.
Captain's log, supplemental. We've analyzed the alien ship's database and found the ship visited a planet known as Kichitama 12. Commander Cook and I have been down to the surface, in an inconspicuous location, under the guise of being merchants.
Mr. Kasich, over there, can get us in to see someone named Trader Joe.
Trader Joe?
Yeah, he's a Quanarian. He seems to be someone of importance around here.
Okay, let's go.
We're here to see Trader Joe.
Welcome, my friends. What can I do for you?
We were looking for some Verilith 83. Mr. Cossack told us you might be able to help.
Very lit 83, you say? That can be hard to come by. And you are?
I'm Morton. This is Cookie.
And what is your business, Mr. Morton?
We were dealers in Kivas and Trillium.
Oh, I see. You don't seem to be the Kivas type.
Well, it's a living.
Now, I'm curious. What would dealers in Kivas and Trillium want with Very lit 83?
We found an ancient device that needs it for power.
And what might this ancient device be?
We think it's some kind of automatic dishwasher.
I may want to have a look at this dishwasher. In any case, Very lit 83 is hard to come by. How much would you want?
200 grams.
How much would you want for that?
I assure you, I have no need for Kivas or Trillium.
Gold-pressed laudanum?
I would be more interested in, say, Starfleet visors.
We don't have any of those.
But could you get them?
Doubtful. How much laudanum?
1,000 bars.
700.
900, and not 1 bar less.
I'll try to come up with it. Thanks for your time.
Anytime.
Hey boss, I don't think they were real traders.
Of course they weren't. Keep an eye on them.
Okay boss.
Well, Cam, that's a lot of laudanum. Maybe we can find a more affordable source somewhere else.
Yeah, we'll have the rest of our lives to find it, since Maria can operate another 100 years.
Excuse, I heard you seek to find the really trade.
Who are you?
I Tulin, trader in men goods.
So I suppose you have Verilith 83?
Some can get.
What would you want in trade?
Mine ship, low for war plasma.
We have warp plasma. How much Verilith 83 do you have?
I get 2 grams, 200.
We can spare 200 liters of warp plasma.
Yes.
Okay, meet us back here, in 1 hour.
Yes.
That appeared awfully convenient. Do you think this guy is working with Trader Joe?
Maybe. But we'll get what we want, a lot cheaper than 900 bars of laudanum.
I'm not sure I trust this guy.
Well, I certainly don't, but let's see how this plays out. Morgan to Wyoming.
Sense in here, sir.
Beam us up.
They disappear, some transporter.
You mean a transporter beam?
Yes, they know traders.
I knew that.
I told you to keep an eye on them.
I didn't get there in time.
Probably Starfleet.
But boss, you could have had 900 bars of laudanum.
Dear Starfleet. They don't have that much latinum. Besides, we will say much more when we catch up to them. Did you modify the radiolytic signaturen so we can track them? Prepare my chip for launch.
2 life forms. One of them is Tolin, bearing 204 Mark 8, range 190 meters in closing.
Spread out, formation L. Mallory over there.
Aye, sir.
Merkel over there.
Aye, sir.
Macrest stay near us.
Here he comes.
Nice see you again.
Let's see the Verilith 83.
It appears to be acceptable.
Acceptable?
About 99.7% to say.
What's the other 0.3%?
Trocorder can't get an exact composition for some reason, but it's usually some minerals from the mine, some nickel, magnesium, trace amounts of Verilith 79.
Here's your warp plasma, 200 liters. Be careful with that stuff.
Yes, yes. Thanks.
Captain's log, supplemental. We've returned to the ship and have almost completed the analysis of the encrypted part of the alien database. What have you got, Commander?
We've analyzed 85% of the encrypted part of the database.
And?
There's mention of a place called Grantha. It seems the alien ship visited there very frequently, as if it was some kind of home world or home base.
What do we know about Grantha?
Very little. It's a brown dwarf star.
Any planets or stations?
No known planets, but according to the alien database, something there appears to have a defense system, and the alien ship we found can set a certain shield frequency to get past it.
Can we set our shields to that frequency?
Our shields are not designed for that wavelength, but I think we can make a modification.
Thanks to both of you. Let me know when the shield modifications are done.
Aye, sir.
Send the coordinates of Grantha to the bridge.
Aye, sir.
Can we change the shield frequency?
I think so.
Morgan to bridge.
Here, sir.
Ask Fazil to set a course for a star named Grantha. I just sent the coordinates to the nav station.
Aye, sir.
As soon as course is plotted, engage at warp 7.
Aye, sir.
I hope this place has the answers we've been looking for.
Sounds like we're going to Grantha.
Let's start with shield generator 1. If we adjust the incoming EPS signal and offset the waveguide, I think we can get that frequency. Then we can cascade those settings to all the other generators.
Got it.
Come in. Commander, Doctor, have a seat.
Captain, we're concerned about our current course of action.
You mean going to Grantha?
Yeah, we know there's an orbital defense system there.
And?
We feel you're putting the ship at unnecessary risk.
You both saw the data from the alien ship. Doctor, you did confirm the body was a Garcia clone.
I did.
Gentlemen, it seems Grantha may have the answers we've been seeking. I vowed to get to the bottom of the duplicates issue.
Vowed to who?
To myself, this crew, and the Federation. We know there's other duplicates out there. One was as far away as the Omicron sector. This could be a grave threat to the Federation.
You need to be prepared to take this ship into battle if needed. There could be casualties.
I'm just not convinced it's really needed.
Our mission is to explore, and to defend the Federation as needed. This course of action fulfills both of those directives. Cam, Eric, with the Wyoming we have a chance to really make a difference. I admit I would have thought twice about taking the old Mojave or the Topaz freighter into battle.
Agreed.
Cam, are the ship's systems ready if called upon?
We are at 100% efficiency from a technical aspect. The ship is ready.
Doctor?
The systems are always ready. It's the crew I'm worried about.
How so?
This might be the first time this ship and crew see battle.
I'm well aware of that. Each and every one of us voluntarily signed up for Starfleet service.
Yes.
Okay, Captain.
Gentlemen, I appreciate your concerns. We'll avoid battle as much as possible. The shield modifications are ready?
Watkins and I were successful. We matched the alien ship's shield frequency to within 0.1%.
Is that enough?
It should be.
Should.
We've never tried this before.
Anything else?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Dismissed.
Sick bay.
Engineering.
Well, that's that.
But not entirely unexpected.
I saw no indications that he's compromised.
Me neither. There really was no opportunity for him to be duplicated, unless something happened while we were at Alt F4, or the Formalhaut shipyards.
Unlikely.
He's a relatively new captain. Do you think the stress is getting to him?
I don't think so. We've been in worse situations.
But this one may have ramifications to the entire Federation.
True. And that's how I saved the lieutenant's life.
Wow, impressive. You're a hero.
Thanks.
Okay, Doctor. See you later.
See you later.
Doctor, I was hoping you could help me.
What is the issue?
I'm having a lot of trouble sleeping, and it's getting worse.
When did this start?
About a week ago. My mind is racing and I can't relax.
Sounds like cognitive hyperarousal. Melatonin low, dopamine high, aminobutyric acid, also low.
What do you think, Doctor?
This should help. If no improvement in a few days, let me know.
Thanks, Doctor. I just feel strange, like a yearning for home. It's getting stronger every day.
Home? Aren't you from Vega Colony?
Yes, I left there at 18 to join Starfleet. I've always considered Vega home, but I have such a strange feeling now, and we're nowhere near Vega Colony.
I'm a doctor, not a psychologist. That's all I can do for you right now. I'm sure you'll feel better tomorrow.
Thanks again, Doctor.
Okay, I already charged a spare power module with the new Verilith 83. Okay, power up. Shut it down, shut it down. Bloody hell.
I hear there was some trouble with Maria?
I feel pretty bad about it, Captain. It turns out the Verilith 83 we got has some kind of contaminant that the tricorder won't read.
So what's the plan?
We are repairing the damage to Maria's systems. Worst case, she'll have the original Verilith 83 that will last another 100 years.
Well, good try anyway. Now we know why the Verilith 83 was so cheap. 200 liters of warp plasma isn't that big of a deal.
Commander, I've isolated a radiolytic signature in the Verilith 83. It might allow someone to track us.
I'll be right down.
Problem, Commander?
I'll let you know.
Approaching Grantha.
Drop us out of warp.
Aye, sir.
Commander, keep me posted.
Will do.
Sensors.
Typical brown wharf, nothing unusual.
Any other vessels in the system?
Non detected.
Maintain current course, half impulse.
Aye, sir.
Aye, sir.
Bridge.
Captain, confirmed radiolytic signature. It's possible we are being tracked.
Suggestions.
We need to get this off the ship.
Can we destroy it in the impulse or warp reactor?
I wouldn't recommend that.
Beam it into space?
Yes, we'll take it to the transporter room now.
Captain, now don't take thing av smallplanet, orbiting Grantha.
Any details?
No, power signatures, own sensors.
Energize.
Captain, unit has materialized 100 meters off starboard stern. It's emitting a trackable signature.
Ready phasers.
Phasers ready, target acquired.
Fire.
Target destroyed.
Captain, approaching the planet, range 750,000 kilometers.
Maintain half impulse, full sensor sweep.
Scanning.
Modified shield frequency is ready, Captain.
Engage commander.
Shield mod active. We should be able to slip by any defenses, if our data is correct.
We're all counting on you, commander.
No pressure.
Analysis of planet coming in. Planet is class I, surface is cold, atmosphere is breathable, no detectable toxins.
Standard orbit.
Aye, sir, standard orbit.
Coming up on first orbital defense satellite.
So far so good.
How many satellites are there?
Total of 24.
Helm, adjust orbit to put maximum distance between us and the satellites.
Aye, sir.
Any life signs on the planet or satellites?
No. Now detecting space below the surface, to deep for the transporter. There are also what seems to be vents on the surface.
Vents? Do they lead to the underground area?
They seem to.
Put the planetary scan on the main view screen. Switch to tactical surface scan. The vent in the northwest region looks out of the way. Send those coordinates to the transporter room.
Ensign
Aye,
sent
sir.
report to transporter
Captain,
room.
I advise extreme caution.
Noted. Okay, prep for landing party. Standard equipment plus cold weather gear. I want Lieutenant Commander Torsney, Lieutenants Remizov and Watkins, and Ensign Liederman. Commander,
Lieutenant
you have the
Commander
bridge.
Torsney,
Aye, sir.
Lieutenant Remizov, Lieutenant Watkins, and Ensign Liederman report to transporter room 1.
Any proximity detectors?
None detected.
It's so cold.
You're from Russia on Earth, right? Aren't you used to the cold?
Yes, but I haven't been back home for many years.
Quite warm here.
Maybe they're using geothermal energy.
In any case, we need to get in there.
Ensign, beam me down to the surface.
I do not have authorization from the captain for any additional personnel to beam down.
That's an order, Ensign.
I will contact the captain.
How much further?
347 meters.
Set all dry quarters to passive scan.
Captain, there seems to be a fan ahead.
Is that what we've been hearing? I think I can see it. We're going to have to find a way around it.
Captain, we have company.
Lieutenant, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry, Captain. I had to come. It's almost as if I had no control of myself. I have a compelling desire to be here.
Get in front of us.
Yes, sir.
How do we get past the fan?
I know a way. There's a bypass.
How do you know this?
I don't know.
Have you been here before?
No, but somehow I know this place. There.
No. I'll open it.
Why don't you trust me, Captain?
This way.
Looks comfy. A bit Spartan though.
Any life signs?
No, readings, but there seems to be some kind of weak dampening field in here.
Back to the hatch. Be like that. Take cover.
Call to Captain.
Morgan.
Captain, the orbital satellites have detected us. We are taking heavy damage.
We were taking fire here too. Save the ship, break orbit and get out of range of those satellites.
But, Captain.
That's Commander. Come back for us. We'll do the best we can here.
Aye, sir. Helm, break orbit, course 147 Mark 5. Maximum impulse.
Aye, sir.
Aye, sir.
Makers, fire at will. Take out as many of those satellites as you can, on our way out.
Aye, sir. Shields at 40%. Shields at 10%.
The satellites are swarming us like insects. This is not good.
Captain. Thank you for bringing me home.
Ah, guests. You don't know how long it's been since we've had guests.
And you are?
I'm Dr. Fowlin. My friends call me Falcon. Welcome to my planet.
Thanks.
After some refreshments, I'll give you a tour.
A tour?
Yes, I'm very proud of what I've accomplished here.
You've already killed one of my crewmen. Why do you want to give us a tour?
Because none of you will leave this place alive.
Boss, we just lost the radiolytic signature.
What? Check the sensors again.
Nothing. My PTA discovered it.
Drought. What was their last position?
103 Mark II. Their head it to Grantha.
Grantha. They're finished. Turn the ship around. We don't want to get anywhere near that place.